Greetings, everybody. Right back at you here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk. And like we say here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk, we don't just praise fighters with pretty records. We praise all fighters who get in the ring and fight hard. You could be 48-1, 38-11, or 16-10. If you out there knocking sweat off somebody's head, making the crowd want to come see you again, then your light will shine here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk. What's up, boxing fans? Devin Haney versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Let's talk about it. Well, first of all, I want to say I just saw the press conference, and all I seen was coochie print. All behind Bob Arum, all behind. I couldn't hardly hear what they were saying. And if you notice, once they had the face-off, one of the ring girls came and got real close to Lomachenko. I mean, if his left hand had moved a little bit to the left, he would have had a handful. Could it be a distraction? No, just throwing it out there. But hey, as far as I know, the press conference was full of coochie prints. But here we go about the fight. I gotta say this about that, boxing fans. I really ain't too inclined to see this fight. Yeah, I love the sport of boxing and I'm always gonna talk it. But I gotta talk it how I see it. With what just happened with the Rolly fight, Devin Haney could go out there and beat up Vasyl Lomachenko, and they could give Vasyl Lomachenko the fight. Vasyl Lomachenko could go out there and beat up Devin Haney, and they can give Devin Haney the fight. With what we just saw in the Rolly fight, why predict the fight? Why even bet on it? To me, it sounds like somebody trying to intentionally hurt the sport of boxing. Why you do something that obvious, I don't know. But hey, like I always say, I can smell the fumes of some BS. I ain't got to see the power, but I can smell the fumes. I know it's a power somewhere. It's a source somewhere, because I smell the fumes. But at the same time, we love this sport. This sport got a lot of history. It's my favorite sport. I got to talk about it. I talk good about it. I got to talk bad about it. So here it is. Devin Haney just fought Jorge Linares, Jojo Diaz, and George Kambosos. And neither one of them was hurt. I didn't see no sweat knocked off their head. I didn't see them hit the ground. I didn't see them have spaghetti legs. Vasyl Lomachenko just fought Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine Ortiz. Neither one of them fell. Neither one of them was seriously hurt. I didn't see no sweat knocked off their head. And to me, both of them fought lesser competition and couldn't knock them out, couldn't stop them, couldn't hurt them, couldn't make the fight exciting with them. So I don't expect the fight between Devin Haney and Lomachenko to be exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but I don't expect action. And really, I think the boxing world is so starving. We so starving for action that it's a big hype. It's a real big hype. And no disrespect to those guys on the undercard, but I could have thought of a lot of better fights that they could have put on. We starving. No action. We can't expect action. We can't even expect the right decision in a fight. So why predict this fight? With what went on last week? Why predict Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko? Boxing is going downhill so fast that I gotta call it like I see it. I can't give boxing more respect than it deserves. I gotta call it like I see it. We don't expect action. It's just a fight. That's where this sport is at. So I'm not gonna give this sport more respect than it deserves. Hey, I'm from the streets. And when people meet you and they show themselves disrespectful, you don't give them more respect than what they deserve. The boxing game is the same. I talk about you like you act. That was disgraceful. So sometimes disgraceful comments come. I usually don't use profanity. I try not to in none of my shows, but the last one I did, I went ham. I felt like the sport deserved it. And that's how we see it here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk. I don't like to keep it too long because you don't know me that well, but you will. And like we say here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk, we don't just praise fighters with pretty records. We praise all fighters who get in the ring and fight hard. You could be 50-9, 38-11, or 16-10. If you out there knocking sweat off somebody's head, making the crowd want to come see you again, then your light will shine here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk.